Yo, what's up everybody? It's Cody, Gotham's Caped Crusader, and we're keeping it geekly. Yes, this is your #1 stop for all things geek culture, from comic books to video games and everything in between. And man, oh man, do I have some awesome news, ranging from the new Pokemon being announced to Halo Infinite getting some more maps, as well as a heap load of indie comic interviews. We had a tweet takeoff, and that's where I've been taking a lot of downtime to organize these interviews and knock them out. We're doing about 2 to 3 a week, so stay tuned on the YouTube, which has been fully branded to Keeping It Geekly. So without further hesitation, let's go ahead and dive right into the geek world and see what's buzzing. And we're going to be starting off with the biggest piece of news to drop, and that's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet officially getting announced. Yes, you heard that right. This announcement was made during a special Pokemon Presents video presentation streamed online to fans across the world on Pokemon Day, the annual fan-focused pop culture holiday celebrating the launch of the original Pokemon games on February 27th, 1996. And it looks like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be launching in late 2022, exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. Trainers will once again embark on an epic journey of discovery and exploration, said Ishihara, president and CEO of the Pokemon Company. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be an adventure unlike any other, and I cannot wait to share this incredible experience with you all. Now, we did get a look at the first 3 starters, as well as updates for the recently released Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Legends, as well as Pokemon Unite. Now, a lot in the Pokemon community are wondering what's going to happen with Pokemon Legends Arceus, with it just releasing not too long ago, and now a brand new Pokemon is dropping in less than a year. Is there going to be updates? Is there going to be any DLC dropping? The future is looking bleak. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Now, with that being said, we're going to be moving on to our next piece of news, and it looks like Halo Infinite has a lot more coming, and this is from one of the biggest leakers in the community. Now, it looks like 10 maps are currently in various stages of development for Halo Infinite, coming straight from Halo Hub GG on Twitter, with no certain timetable or roadmap mentioned. Now, with a lot of fans upset at the pacing of updates and maps being launched, it looks like Halo Hub has announced that new maps are dropping. A while back, before the launch of the beta, data miners found a list of 20+ maps for Halo Infinite, and they can confirm that they know of at least another 10 maps in the pipeline for the game in various stages of development. For now, though, there has not been any solidified confirmation on this, so it looks like right now Xbox and 343 are just focusing on the new Halo TV series, but we could see some new maps dropping soon. Now, hopefully this leak is going to bring some hope for the Halo fans out there. I know you guys are patiently waiting for some new maps, so be sure to stay tuned. We're going to be dropping the latest as it is revealed. Now, with that being said, we're going to be hitting you with our last piece of news, and it looks like the Celeste developers are finally reunited with their Game Awards trophy after 4 years. So it looked like a streamer, Prestige is Key, was looking for a really cool gaming souvenir for his collection, and he was trying to buy Game Awards trophies online, and he ended up getting the actual trophy when he thought it was a replica. Now, upon further investigation with this trophy, it appeared that this was indeed an actual Game Awards trophy, which was handed out to the developers of Celeste. Now, apparently winning the bid at $500, the seller of the trophy wasn't able to give much information besides that it was sold in a liquidation sale, and that this trophy went missing the night that they were given this award. Now, it looks like Celeste was contacted by him, and they were eager to not only buy the trophy back in full reimbursement, but also give him a signed copy of their game. Now, one of the crazy things is Ninja actually gave them the trophy on stage during the Game Awards in 2018, but apparently they weren't able to take the trophy back home with them, and that the Game Awards was supposed to send it out, but somewhere along the lines it was stolen and then sold for other purposes. I always love a good feeling story to end the podcast off, and I thought that was just a phenomenal one. Best of wishes to Celeste with their long lost trophy, and such an awesome move on the streamer's end. With that being said, that does wrap up this week in Geek, though, but stay tuned. We got those fresh polls coming right out the oven. We're going to be hitting you with Robin issue number 11, written by Joshua Williamson, with art being done by Gleb Melignoff. Now, Field Trip begins with Ra's al Ghul and Mother Soul going head to head, with Talia lurking in the shadows, while Robin steps in front of Ra's, demanding that the killing be stopped or he will be facing him. While Mother Soul is being imprisoned, we learn about her Lazarus resin trade through the talks of Ra's al Ghul and Talia, and this has been filtering out in the world in runs such as the Suicide Squad and Task Force X. Now, while Robin pockets a tube of this resin, we find that Master Dusk has fled to Cortio Maltese, prompting Robin, Hawk, Flatline, Ravager, and Respawn to go after him. Now, upon arriving, Ravager learns that Respawn isn't exactly who he claims to be, And after learning his true identity, they both are pressed to get off the island before anyone else is able to figure it out. Now back on the Lazarus Island, we see Talia offering every contestant a one-time offer to join or forever be their mortal enemies. Things are beginning to heat up though, as Robin, Flatlight, and Hawk take on Master Dusk in his one last assault with all his forces. Robin issue number 11 definitely started off with some heat, but the ending is going to blow your mind. You're not going to believe what he's going to do with that Lazarus resin that he stole earlier on. Now this is going to lead us to our next issue of the week, which is going to be Teen Titans Academy issue number 12, written by Tim Sheridan with art being done by Tom Dearnick. Explosion Part 2 begins as the Titan Tower crumbles in ruins as students and teachers rush to escape the debris. As Raven goes to cast a portal, her vision of Cyborg and Beast Boy comes true, and before she can even save them, the tower falls on them. Red X is able to catch Donna Troy off guard, but is quickly cornered by the Batpack, with Nightwing closing off the back as Donna and Starfire go off to help Raven. Matt Price is able to knock Red X down as everyone surrounds him, but before Price can continue his assault, Nightwing holds him back, with Stitch stopping Red X. With nowhere else to run, he lifts his mask, revealing his true identity to be Brick Rosso. Now the tension between these two hit an all-time high as Brick quickly confronts Nightwing as being his father. And as these two are arguing on the fact, we discover who manipulated Brick all these years and made him believe that, none other than the second Red X. Now Tim definitely took my expectations for this issue and just threw them out the window and blew my mind. I cannot wait for issue number 13. Let me know what your thoughts are on the fact that there are two Red X on the scene of this destruction. Now with that being said, we're going to be moving to our last book of the week, and that's going to be Bad Detective Comics issue 1054, written by Markio Tamaki with art being done by Max Rainer. Now the Tower Part 8 begins with most of the Bat family taking on the party crashers underneath the streets of Gotham in the early hours of the morning, leading to the Oracle and Batwoman reaching out to Nightwing, but to no avail, thus prompting Batgirl and Batwoman to go undercover at the Arkham Tower. Now it's day 24 at the Arkham Tower, and the ominous tones are being set as we see staff begin to prep for the big day with huge red balloons, indicators of the oncoming danger. We see Dr. Ware in his office on the phone with the Penguin, and he's given 1 hour to pay his debts, and the tensions begin to pile as he leaves to make his big speech. Now it's at this point we see Nightwing under Psycho Pirate's control, while the other nurses and orderlies are wondering why they feel weird all the time and they can't remember anything. Things are not looking good for our dear friend Dr. Ware as he takes the stage and spots several party crashers in the lobby waiting for him, and Psycho Pirate's hold breaks at the most inconvenient time, causing the entire tower to go code red. Now we are hitting the climax of the story and past the point of no return. As you know, day 24 marks the death of Dr. Ware, and it looks like there's going to be nothing that saves him. Now with that being said, guys, that does wrap up the podcast for the week, but as always, stay up to date with what I'm doing by following me on any of my social media platforms. And if you liked today's video, be sure to turn on notifications, hit like, and leave a comment down below. But most importantly, guys, keep it geekly.